am I going to see my family?
I know, with your family, I know you'll be going there, but like you said, this is where you are now.
Yeah.
So like, music, I don't think you want to retire anytime soon.
Ghana is home, so when you come to Ghana, you really don't need a return tickets, really.
But why didn't you stay in UK to do the music?
Well, I started in the UK, actually. I started in the year 2021 after the COVID lockdown in the UK. It was quite severe. So that was when I started doing my first productions and stuff like that. And I started coming to Ghana to promote my music in 2022. And I think it's time to sort of take it further and just sort of stop coming in, just do a few weeks of promotion, and then you disappear and then you come back at the next release.
We have a lot of young artists here in Ghana, and also like we have a lot of youth that wish to travel outside. But for you doing your music and you living there for like, some time now, and you feel like, nah, Ghana is home, let me come home. What advice would you give them?
Well, I suppose it depends on what you believe your call is. I believe I have been called to the Ghanaian people, and if I want to reach my core audience, then I have to be here. For them, they may have a different target group, and probably going outside would be the way forward.
They think I think we all know why they want to travel. They feel like it's better off living outside the country than here, because system is working, there's money, quote and unquote, there's money and stuff like that. You have been there, so fill us in. Because it's cool, it's to me folk.
I'm not too sure about that, because I went to live in the UK because I got married to someone who was studying there. Other than that, I was working here in Ghana as a nurse, so I trained here. I practiced here until I got married, and then I joined my husband in the UK. So I'm not too sure about it's better opportunities there. Again, it boils down to what you are doing. I mean, for some things, probably your chances of succeeding might be better there. So it depends on the individual. For me, I believe this is home and this is where I have to come to. So yeah.
Right, music industry, Nekosing. How's it going?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the industry, to be very honest with you. I am so new. So I think for now, my focus has just been my own music, and then learning along the way. Whatever goes on in the industry, I'm yet to know. I'm yet to know, to be very honest. It's been my music, and then finding the right people to support me, hold my hand, guide me. Where do I produce the next music? Who'll be doing the video for me? How do I promote my music? How do I reach my core audience? I think it's been just that tunnel sort of channeling my energy into what will get me to the next stage, more than considering the whole industry, if you like. Yeah,
trying to find yourself in the industry, trying to find yourself here. What are some of the challenges so far?
I think for me in the beginning, the challenge was finding a producer. Obviously, I was based in the UK and I was trying to do Ghanaian music, so I was trying to find a Ghanaian to do it for me. And it didn't happen very quickly like I thought it would. So I started a few productions with people in the UK who were not necessarily Ghanaians, and some of the sounds that I was getting, I didn't quite like it, because I wanted the Ghanaianness about it, the way we play our beats and our styles, the nostalgia about it. So I just kept on searching, asking people, refer me to a friend, those kind of things. And it's taken years, but we are here now, so I'm so grateful.
What's the best part about being living here and doing music?
Living here in Ghana
and doing music,
right. Okay, maybe to be doing the music, because living in here in Ghana, I've always lived here, so it's home really. There isn't anything different that I've experienced. But doing music, it's so new. It's so new. I genuinely can tell you, I've fully found what I want to do. But I think I'm on the right path. Yes, with the right support and the right guidance, having the right people, I think is very, very key. If you are coming into a new industry where you don't know much about, and all you have is a call, in my case, and for some people it's a passion or a career path or anything, you just need the right people to hold your hand. I think that's what it is, All
right. Have you ditched your nursing thingy? No. Or you're still doing it?
No, I'm registered in the UK.
Okay, so how do you balance that?
Right, okay, so how nursing works in the UK is you can actually do sort of a permanent job where you have a contract. So maybe you work how many hours, whatever you want. And then you can also decide to do like bank hours where you have 0-hour contracts. That's what we call it.
Okay.
So you are working with an agency or hospital or whatever, but you are on a 0-hour contract. And what that means is you are not obliged to do any form of work. So you come in as and when you are available. Oh. So if I were to go back, yes, exactly. So if I were to go back home to the UK next week, I could call the agency and say, I'm available next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday. Can you find me some shifts? And then they will do that for me. So that's how it works.
That's interesting. A lot of people feel like doing gospel is more like a charity work, where you guys are not supposed to look at the money side of it, though like it's a business. But gospel, everybody thinks that gospel, okay, gospel, they say, yeah. I'm pretty sure you've heard that before.
I have.
Yes.
I have.
And what is your comments on that?
I think for gospel, Christ comes first. No matter what you think, whether it's a business, it's a career, whatever, the main purpose of doing gospel music is to win souls for Christ. And once that comes first, everything else will follow. Yeah, so the purpose should be Christ-centered, most of all. You can't put it behind any other thing. It has to be number one. Right.
If it's Christ-centered, meaning you don't really care about the money, and you're also pushing money in there. So whether you make money or not, you are not supposed to care about that, right?
I don't think the word is care about it. It's about having the right motive for doing the gospel music. I think that is what it is. And once you do the things right, eventually you will begin to reap the harvest. Of course, right now I have put so much money. It's not just money, resources, the time. I could be with my family in the UK, but I'm here. You put all of that into it. With time, you begin to see a build up, and then there would be a return of investment, if you like. But again, the focus should be Christ. That is what I'm trying to say. The focus is Christ. The business and everything else follows after the Christ. Yes.
Is it expensive doing music in the UK?
It's extremely expensive.
Doing it here.
It's extremely expensive. It's extremely expensive.
I
mean, if you want to do a record one song in the UK,
it can cost you like £1,000 or more.
Oh, it can cost you more than that, depending on what you want and what sort of instruments you want. Well, you want, or the producer listens to what you've brought and they think this sort of instrument will make the sound come out better. So depending on everything that is going into it, you could be paying quite a huge sum of money.
Which artists do you normally hear their songs in the UK? Like which Ghanaian artists?
Do you know what? I lived in the UK, but I literally lived in Ghana, because I always have YouTube on. And that's where
No, I'm just saying that maybe you can walk to any shop. It can be a secular artist, or maybe a gospel artist, or maybe even in your churches, your Ghanaian churches. Which Ghanaian artists do they really like listen to his or her?
Unfortunately, I don't go to a Ghanaian church, so that would be the first. Yes, I go to a predominantly white church, although it's very, very international, but it's predominantly white church. So unfortunately, I don't hear any Ghanaian song at all. In terms of hearing Ghanaian artists on radio, I'm trying to think if I have heard one, but I can't remember, unless you go to Ghana events. If that's what you mean, then that one.
Oh, not necessarily Ghanaian events. I'm just saying that, randomly. Because sometimes maybe you're outside, you're listening to urban, African music, and you can hear like some Nigerian music and all.
Yes, I have heard Nigerian.
Exactly, but I'm asking that you hear our songs, Ghanaian songs out there.
I don't remember, unfortunately.
I
don't think so. Probably I haven't heard, but somebody has, and you just can use my experience to say,
I
don't think so. I think Ghanaians are doing amazingly well. Every time I'm on YouTube, I get to see a new artist, somebody I didn't know when I was in Ghana. In fact, many people I have come to know now, both in gospel and in the secular world, I didn't know them when I lived in Ghana. So actually, I mean, YouTube, everybody is on YouTube. So YouTube is a world of its own. And I get to.
How do you write your songs yourself?
Yes, so far I've written everything myself.
Where did you get inspiration?
you know, I write most of my songs early in the morning when I wake up to do my devotion. Wow. So I somehow kind of wake up with the sound already. It's like my prayer, and before I know it, there is a tune, some form of music to it, and I just record it on my phone, sing it through the day, and it sort of gets formed really well, and I send it to a producer. So that's how I've written almost every song. I don't sit down purposely to write. Yeah, no, I haven't done that before. Yeah.
Hey, then you really gifted, because you know there are people that have certain songs and they go like, oh, I didn't want to bring the song out, though I wrote it like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, or like, you know, something. Do you also get that a lot? Because they make it look like, okay, fine, it's God that said me fan to her, me fan Jeffrey Mona Lisa, I mean Queen, I mean Kaneshima Ghana for. And do you have any song like that like, you know, you wrote it like probably you were like 8 years, 10 years, you know, and you're now bringing it out?
Yeah, I do have songs. I have been writing songs from about, I think 2011. I started writing songs from, 2011. And over the years, I have realized that the songwriting has gotten better. You know, but I don't have any experience where God told me, leave this song till this time. I don't have that experience. Yes, it takes a long time for me to even get a producer. So once a song is ready, I pray over it, and I believe that God is leading me. I bring it out. I don't have that.
Okay, yeah, so it's from Poma and you want no ever studio anymore. As I say, or slim sound, me profanina. I come in, me chinina, come in, but yes, she has a new one out there called Meda Wase. Rebecca, me in the bebo home come over, young call and young video and embraces.
Highly spiritual.
So hanging a moon, I'm a
And you me a diet then yes. As I say, in penny for the kind, and I'm penny for Mancasa, 10 something, and when you say you die, it's not me see. Anyways, yes, that's a song from Friend Poma. We didn't know. Yeah, Friend Poma for Tichua, Friend Poma, say, I am not sure, however. And now that.
You know about that. You knew this.
Pacho, Medawasi is your new song, me Pacho. Unya inspiration ni free he when you mbo komo medawase ade na uchisu di medawase.
Okay, enyom medawase no sene me kan no earlier no me nyam anopa usually anopa me sorry me pese meditation me be devotion bibi sana say bibi wo makon to say dey me pese me de bomb pie na I realize say enyom na my record Inti medawase no na I think it was in the month of October.
Right.
Last year? The year before. So that would be 2023.
Yeah.
Na me dream who say Satam na me UK into na me dream say you know afini baby yes say you Ghana enyum ben na ya to around Christmas.
Oh yeah.
You know it's usually enyum ya Thanksgiving the radiance and it all boils down to the fact that Erade wama afia kwa aba betumi inti medawase se bibimpo anko ya the fact that metiase no it's more than enough inti hon mo na the inspiration for medawase eba and then as me to onwom no I developed it and amede scripture ne enema e kan hono mo emane form
okay why na try video no skasa nso se ska kompa wata de relocation usi aye pa nyata
tia biba my husband and ya no take charge of financial aspect of BBI nti ono na otua BBI try video no kumasem ene makweles last December Christmas time in me ba Ghana nti me ba na yekokoye nyom
point na style wo
makweles di obiaba
okay
nti so opese o ma the full experience or the obiaba or best style will be tea makeup Bidia into a full package and my
that's interesting.
Me baby breed.
Yeah. Album and I saw EPB out there already.
Yeah, be so far no it's been singles. Afia na ye Jumato was an album inti. It won't pay so by the end of the year the radiation when na ejuma coming together come out na the album
okay as a newbie in the industry then ufi say you're lucky Ghanaian industry and then now free say lucky because Oko International Church you see how things roll over there. I mean you watch like yes in Jan or Pam emergency I was gonna listen to worship and stuff and I was listening to some artists be na me am me feeling no any later I was like let me listen to Ghanaian music as someone from the international side and also as a Ghanaian then now free say you're lucky in our gospel industry.
Lucky dear. Me said my dear ye lucky. Maybe as time goes on, you may have a few challenges maybe I war. But so far dear, me no maybe I may say outside Ghana into me I enjoy Ghanaian music so much. I think that now I have a new level of appreciation for Ghanaian music. And I'm very feeling so now about for you me I made all right. But you're too tree in your ma. I kind of feel that yes, I'm amongst my own because obviously you call about faster with UK. You're too tree anymore. You're too English songs. Any if you baby, a bit me figure or anywhere better. Yeah, bro, for you. But you me ba has say you much means this.
I'm with you now.
So me mami Denina.
That's
it's my movie. It's a beautiful piece. I love it.
Now unya obi sa on ne beye nyoma enka Ghanaian artists been on in the beye.
Oh, Ghanaian artists my doors are open, please. You can come in. May admire the work of Joe Metal. I really love Diana Hamilton. And in the corner, I have a special place for her in my heart. Wow. I love PC Esther so much. I love Sissy Chum. I mean, I love all of them. Obibia or your gospel, Himames. I mean, we've looked up to them for many, many years. Even before me, who say me babe ye enyom.
True.
Na me poma some daughters. So many of them. Yeah.
Right, for mama, your time no aso nessa. This is your camera. In Kofo share or last words I say will catch in Kofo out there, and also social media for handles and so na waka and so try. See a call streaming platforms so idea wo na mpacho odi atijama your camera into with me ashes.
Okay, Ghana for me that must be munia ba more fast movie be from Poma any more minimum cool school they be bringing me as Jocelyn Dark Congatayamia, which face and society. Yet made that a radia say so amami akwenya some find my friend made that was say embra out made that was say no more a shame crying na increasing GD away I say send your braba could do bia near Kosubia near one quano and no word the Bible say at Yasifoni be year radia into say at Yasid dia even said that adults so amasa for rade you do whom a rade and century so away a brabo. Madam so much for supporting me over the years. Medawase is now out on all the digital streaming platforms, so you can find me on Deezer, Amazon, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you stream your music from. On all platforms, you can find me at Frempoma Music. Frempoma Music everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. Please let's connect and give praise to God, for He has done wonderful things for us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support.
Thank you too, Frempoma, for coming through. We've really enjoyed the conversation. And also, thank you all for watching X-Zone right here on TV XYZ. Someone winning that DVI in disappointing mom. Here to educate, inform, and also entertain. My name is Afia Owusu. You can call me Cook. That about with street credentials. XYZ Catering. I'll see you same time on Friday. It's bye for now.
Highly spiritual.